Kool TV proudly presents Lewis County Lions basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside and count down to tip-off for exciting Lewis County Lions basketball action on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from the jungle on the campus of Lewis County High School. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off here on Kool TV. James Collier, happy to have you along with us as we get Harrison County and Lewis County as they get ready to square things off here in this girls' matchup. Harrison County comes in. The Phillies 2-5 on the season. Lewis County, the Lions 2-6. And pretty comparable across the way as these two teams line up pretty well against each other. And this should be a good battle here this evening here in Vanceburg. Yeah, a little bit of a quick game that went through in the JV game. So we're going to get a little bit of an early start here, which is perfectly fine for us as we get things ready to roll here tonight. As you see the Lions taking the court and Harrison County already out going through their warm-ups. So we should be ready for basketball here in just a little bit under 20 minutes. So we'll take our first break. We come back, we'll preview the matchup, meet our starting lineups for both teams, get a key to the watch for each team as well as the player to watch, and we'll get you ready for tip-off as we bring you back here to Vanceburg in the jungle on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here in the jungle on countdown to tip-off. Back here on countdown to tip-off. I don't know if my producer is not pushing the right buttons. I did not change anything either way. We'll get you ready for Harrison County and Lewis County. Let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard. The Harrison County Phillies out of Region 10 down just outside of Lexington. They come in with a record of 2-5. Both of their wins against the same team. They've beaten Dayton twice, 48-32 on their second game, and then back on December the 12th, 60-48. The last time out, they fell to Paris, 59-47. Bill Watson, the head coach. He's got a young lady in the starting lineup tonight that will certainly get after it, and that's Keely Custard. Again, the Custard name is what caught me off guard real quickly. Her brother, one heck of a football player there for Harrison County back in the postseason when they traveled up to play Ashland. I remember the name. So, but she's certainly a player to watch here this evening, and she leads the way on this team. Averaging 42 points a game are the Phillies. 2 players in double figures. Custard with 10.6. Bailey Hudgens with 10.3. Hayden Lunsford will round things out at 8. Those are your 3 main players that are going to look to score the basketball for this Phillies team. Marley Toll, she leads the way on the glass at 7.3. Lunsford at 5.3. Custard at 5.1. This is the number that jumped out at me when I was looking at the stats to kind of put these two together. It was the rebounding average. This team nearly 32 a game. So it's something Lewis County is going to have to certainly seal off the basket, box out really well, and only give one opportunity for the Phillies to be able to get themselves out of here with a victory. Speaking of the Lions, 2-6 on the season in the midst of a 3-game losing streak. West Carter, Ashland, and Montgomery County. And I talked with Coach Jay Fite just a little while ago, and he said on those 2 games against Ashland and Montgomery County, he said, we really just struggled to get the basketball across midcourt. And you look at Ashland, Montgomery County, 2 stellar basketball teams from their respective regions. Ashland in the 16th and the defending 16th region champs. Montgomery County, they're out of the 10th. But the injury bug has really bitten this team so much. And you graduate your 2 leading scorers, your 2 best defenders, your 2 leading rebounders from last season's team, and then you turn around and you lose 2 players to an ACL, and then in the first game of the season, you lose Maddie Johnson to a broken hand. She is expected to return after the first of the year, so that will be certainly a welcome addition to the team. But right now, they're struggling, just trying to find an identity. But again, it's early. And again, when you have a team that has as many subtractions of what they had, it's always good to have an opportunity to get out there and kind of figure some stuff out on your own. And that's certainly what they will be looking to do here this evening. Carrie Ann Highfield averaging 14 a game, right at 8 rebounds a night. So we'll see how things play out in this one. But should be a good basketball game, and we'll see how things transpire throughout the course of the 32 minutes. All right, let's take a break. When we return, we'll take a look at our keys to the game and compare the 2 teams statistically, and we'll get you ready for the tip-off here in the jungle. Lewis County and Harrison County after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here. Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back on to Countdown to Tip-Off here on Kool TV. So we get you ready for Lewis County and Harrison County. Let's look at our team statistically and see how they size up. For the Phillies, right at 26.5% from the field, 22% from beyond the arc, 67% free throw shooters, averaging 42.3 a game. And like I said, that rebounding average there, almost 32 per contest. That's, I think, my key to the game in this one, because you can set those two numbers statistically side by side, and they're out rebounding Lewis County by about 3.5 rebounds. So Lewis County tonight has to keep this Phillies team off the glass and be able to take care of things. Lewis County, 36% from the field, just under 25% from long range, 57.5%. That's a little bit low on the free throw line. You'd like to see that again. 70% is ideal. Again, for some reason in basketball, both in girls and boys, 65 seems like it's starting to become a number of the norm. But 40.7 points they've averaged through their games, those 6 games prior to the 2 losses last time out. When I made the stats this morning and put everything in the graphics, they had not entered in those 2 games coming into this evening's game. So, again, the last 2 times out, Montgomery County and Ashland, that was a 16 and an 18-point production between those 2. Let's take a look at a player to watch for each team. We'll start first with the visiting Phillies. Keely Custard, 10.6 a game, 5 rebounds, 23 points from the field, but she shoots it very well from beyond the arc, 36%, 71% free throw shooter. And you like those last 2 numbers there. Just kind of wonder why the other numbers may be a little bit lower than it should be. Usually you see a player shooting 36% from downtown. Usually that field goal percentage is up in the 40s. So that's something that certainly jumped off at me. But on the other side, Karen Highfield, she's kind of been the player that Jay Fights had to go to as this team is, again, the injury bug has bitten. And I talked with him just a while ago, and I said how she accepted the new role. He said, well, she kind of had to dive right into it. We didn't have much of a choice, and so they've really played through her, and they expect to play through her tonight. But nearly a double-double each time out, 50% from the field. She's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, 67%. So it's that's not her game, but she has been able to show it off when needed. So always an option there if they have that moving forward. So both teams going through their final warm-ups, and we're about 8 minutes before we get things ready to roll. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for Lewis County, as they will play Morgan County on the 22nd. That'll be their final game until after the Christmas holiday, in which they will play they'll play host to the Lioness Holiday Classic. That's right here in Vanceburg. It'll open up against Bracken County, and then a team to be determined after that. And then they're idle until they go to Raceland on January the 2nd. That's when they'll start district play. We'll have that game right here on Kool TV down at the Palace. Then first 3 games right out of the gate, Raceland, Russell, Greenup County. So 2 of those on the road. Then they bring Greenup back here on the 9th. We'll have that game on Kool TV. A long homestand there. Rowan County, Fairview, Western Hills. They make their trip to Greenup County on the 22nd. Then 4 more home games, Elliott, Bourbon, Russell, Raceland. Then they're going to be the Road Warriors in the month of February. After the game with Raceland on February 2nd, they go to Robertson County on the 7th, Bath County on the 9th. They close things out here at home with West Carter on the 12th, and then 4 games on the road, Nicholas County, Augusta, Mason, East Carter. So Jay Fide's certainly going to find out where his team stands going into the postseason, as they'll live on the road for just about all of the month of February. As of their 7 games in the month, 5 of those away from the friendly confines here of the Jungle. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off as we get you ready for Harrison County and Lewis County here from the Jungle on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back here in Vanceburg at the Jungle. Tonight's game is brought to you by JD Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. Your timeouts tonight are brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. And all 3-point shots made by the Lions brought to you by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joining muscle pain, slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. Let's take a look at tonight's officiating crew. It's brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They provide the Tri-State with expert surgical and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Good crew on hand. Madison Jones, Justin Middleton, Nathan Sutton. Three very well-respected officials across the 16th region. Nathan and Madison both officiated at the collegiate level, so got a really good crew here tonight. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visiting Phillies, 2-6. No, wrong one. My producer's fired. She's got one button to push, and she can't even push the right button. The Phillies 2-5 on the season. It'll look like this: 4 guards and a forward. Hayden Lunsford will wear number 12, number 20, Madeline Carson. Keely Custard will wear number 21, Bailey Hudgens at 23, and then the lone lady in the backcourt for the Phillies, number 34, Katie Linville. Now, let's meet the starting lineup for Jay Fight's Lewis County Lions at 2-6. 3 guards, forward and a center. Number 11, Caitlin Gilbert. Number 15, Gracie Duncan. Number 23, Natalie Gilbert. In the front court, number 33, Michaela Tackett. In the middle, number 50, Carrie Ann Highfield. So again, starting to get kind of almost your first quarter of your first third of the season, I would say. You kind of break it up December, January, February. You kind of get an idea of where you are. And again, Jay Fight is nowhere near what he thought he would be around because of injury bug that has bitten him so much. But you also get an opportunity to develop some players that maybe wasn't going to get that opportunity to develop as quickly as they have. And when you start to roll some of those players back in, like when you get a Maddie Johnson back on the floor, it's certainly going to add to the depth that you have available to your team. I've watched teams do it year in and year out. Again, you can almost play the argument that you're basically playing 30 scrimmage games. The only game that matters is when you play in that last week of February when you get into the district tournament. And you get that win. You need one win in the district tournament. You punch your ticket into the regional tournament. You get that bid, whether it's a win or a lose. In that next game in the championship, you're going to Moorhead. So that's the goal, is play yourself into your best basketball. And Jay Fight's going to be able to figure out what his team's doing on the road because their last 4 and 6 of their last 7 are away from Vanceburg. So take care of business at home when you get into these long home stretches. They took a 20-point loss to Fleming to open up the season, defeated Fairview, 58-11 in the EKC tournament. They lost to Bath 52-29. Lost to a good Rowan County team, 58-28. Knocked off Bracken County 40-33. That's the team that they'll open up with here on the 27th in the Linus Hoops Holiday Classic. And then those last two times out, Ashland 68-18 and Montgomery County 65-16. So Harrison County in the blacks tonight with the red trims. Harrison County across the chest. Numerals in red outlined in white. Lewis County in the home whites. Blue and red stripes down the shorts. Lady Lions across the chest in blue, and the numerals in red on the front and the back. So about ready to get things rolling here. We'll have our introductions, and we'll be ready for basketball. Again, if you're first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see what you like. Something that you do like, you can drop us a comment in there as well. Hit that little bell there, and each time we drop in new material, you'll get an alert there on your device that something new is ready to go. You can also visit our website, KHSAA1057.com. That's Kool with a K. And it's got all our upcoming broadcast schedules, the calendars. You can listen to stuff live. You can go directly to Kool TV with a little link right there on it. We've also got our boys and girls 16th region poll that we do each and every week. Ben Spicer, Spencer Hutchinson, and myself, we tabulate our polls and then put everything together and make one consensus. And you can just click right there. There's a pop-up that'll give you on your home screen there, and it's under the sports blog as well. But it makes it pretty easy to find. Speaking of Spencer Hutchinson, he's with us tonight. He's on camera. Our executive producer, who's been fired, I think, already twice tonight, at least once, maybe one and a half. It's Felicia Collier. She'll probably get fired before the game's over again. It's usually at least twice a night. But either way, stellar crew here this evening. Spencer, he's usually on the mic on the East Carter side of things, and we had the game here tonight in Vanceburg, and we just kind of got together and said, hey, let's go do a ball game. So we'll rock this one out here, and this will be our final TV game that we have until January 2nd, as the Kool Ahead Sports Network will pause on the TV side of things for Christmas break. Let everybody get a nice recharge there, and then we'll hit the ground running there on January 2nd over in Raceland. We've got a full schedule coming up once we go into the month of January. All kinds of basketball game, and you can catch it all right here on Kool TV. So again, your starters for Harrison County: Lunsford, Carson, Custer, Hudgens, and Linville. For Lewis County: Gilbert, Duncan, Gilbert, Tackett, and Highfield. Lewis County will work it from left to right as you view it on your screen. A good look there over the shoulder of Jay Fight. Great head coach. He's done a phenomenal job here in Vanceburg. One he's had with his team and everything that they've been able to accomplish. Good to see him on two solid feet. He injured his leg last year toward the end of the basketball season and was in a boot for most of that. So good to see him back along 2 feet and walking upright. Nathan Sutton will put it in the air. It goes into the backcourt to the Lady Lions, and off we go. They'll try to run a double team in the backcourt. Lewis County down to the corner. Looking inside to Highfield. It goes over her hands, but right there on the backside was a shot by Caitlin Gilbert. Won't go home, but she gets her own rebound. They'll lob it inside to Highfield. Has it raked out of her hands. Ball tipped around, and coming away with it are the Phillies. Here's Hudgens. Dribble drive on the baseline. Puts up a shot. No good. Highfield there to clean it up. Gilbert into the front court. Bounce pass off to the right side. There's Highfield. Back to the corner. 19-footer is on the way. He's good. Natalie Gilbert gets the scoring started. It's 2-0. Hudgens brings it off near side to Custard. Attacks off that elbow. Down to the corner. Lewis County in a man-to-man for the moment. Hudgens will reset. Over a minute gone here. 2-0 Lions. Inside to Custard. She'll try to back it in, and that one's blocked away by Highfield. She got the rebound as well. Into the front court. Duncan fans it out on the left side. Takes it inside to Highfield. She's double-teamed. She'll go back out to Gilbert. Now Duncan. Long-range jumpers up. No good. Rebound underneath by Lunsford. In transition, she'll pull the trigger. Shot is off the mark. Highfield with another rebound, her third of the game. 2-0 our score. Highfield wants a three. It's on the way. Yes! Carrie-Ann Highfield making it rain from downtown Tripletown. That's a Johnson Chiropractic 3-ball, 5-0 Lions. 2 minutes gone here in the opening period. Hudgens lost it on the way to the rack. Shot is up, no good. She's fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot two. We'll get that one on Gracie Duncan, her first, team's first. And that'll put Bailey Hudgens to the line to shoot a pair. First one's up is good. Harrison County's on the board. It's 5-1. One more for Hudgens. Got them both. 5-2 Lions with the basketball. Gilbert walking across the midcourt stripe. Off to Natalie Gilbert. Down in the corner, Tackett. Highfield's double teamed. They want to work it down to her, but there's nothing there. They'll go in the corner. 3 balls on the way. Yes! Gracie Duncan making it rain from downtown Tripletown. 8-2 Lions leading it here early. A Johnson Chiropractic triple there by Gracie Duncan. You could tell it when it left her hands. 3 balls up, no good. Linville fires in for the rebound. She can't come away with it. Tackett will claim it. Ahead. Gilbert steps through. High up off the window. Count it. 10-2 Lions timeout. Harrison County with 5:01 to go here in the opening period. Lewis County 4 of 6 from the field. Harrison County has yet to put one through the net. Gilbert with 4, Highfield and Duncan both with 3. And a great start for Jay Fight and his Lions. Get the timeout brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, go to see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy there in Greenup. 5:01 to play in the opening period. 10-2. Lewis County in front of Harrison County. So Bill Watson trying to settle things down and get his team back in this basketball game as Lewis County's opened up an 8-point lead. Now they're going to show a little bit of zone. Little 2-3 zone now by the Lions. Here's Custard on the wing. Lunsford. Now back to Custard. No, check that. That's Hudgens. They try to poke it inside, and it's raked away. Nice job there by Highfield to poke it away. Duncan in the front court. Leading by 8. A chance to make it double digits with a bucket here. Lining up for a 3. Caitlin Gilbert's got it. The Lions are a perfect 3 of 3 from long range. It's an 11-point lead, 13-2 here in the first. Hudgens, little back step there and a nice take to the rim. She has all 4 points. First field goal out of 5 attempts. It goes down for the Phillies. Trims the deficit to 9. Gilbert met by Custard at midcourt. Takes it off to the left side. Duncan wants another 3. That one's too stiff. Loose ball on the baseline, and coming away with her is Linville. First missed 3 ball by the Lions. Here's Custard. Stops in the lane, kicks it off. Linville from the left side. Back to Custard as we approach 3:30 to go. Hudgens gets in the lane, fires up a shot, too stiff. Gets her own rebound. She'll kick it out to Lunsford. That one's good. Hayden Lunsford puts it home for her first bucket. A little 4-0 spurt there by the Phillies. Cuts the lead to 7. Top of the key, Gilbert. Want to go inside to Highfield. They've got it. Skip past to Tackett. Tackett attacks. Off the glass, left it short. Linville with a rebound. 7-point deficit for the Phillies. Chance to cut into it here on a 4-0 run. Here's Hudgens. Attacks. That one's knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrison County on the block there. Lauren Hicks checking in, and she'll replace Katie Linville. 13-6. Lunsford to trigger in. Lobs it inside. Here's Hudgens. Lines up a triple. That one's off the front iron short. Ball tipped around inside the paint. Lunsford comes away with the offensive rebound. .230 to go in the first. 13-6. Lewis County in front. Hudgens attacks out to the corner. Lunsford spot up threes, too stiff. Tackett with a backside rebound. Gilbert out of the corner, feeds it inside to Highfield, gets the friendly roll. 15-6, 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. Kaylee Stamper going to the scores table. She'll check into the next dead ball situation. Here's Lunsford on the wing in front of Highfield. Blocked away and a foul from behind. They got that one on Duncan. That's her second, and it is. Team second. And that'll put Hudgens to the line shooting 2. First free throw was up is good. Here comes Stamper into the ball game as Gracie Duncan will take a seat. Carson is off. Addison Rowe steps in for the visiting Phillies. Second free throw, that one's too stiff. Rebound, Michaela Tackett in the paint. 1:40 to play in the opening period, 8-point lead for the Lions. They've shot it from downtown well. There's a take to the rack. Shot is up, no good, but a foul, and free throws coming for Caitlin Gilbert. That one's on Lunsford, her first, team's first. And Gilbert to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up, is good. Gilbert eyes and fires. Got them both. 10-point lead for the Lions. 91 seconds to play. Here's Custard. Backs it back out. And timeout requested by Harrison County. It's a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Harrison County wanted a full timeout. They only took about 30 seconds of it. Here's a nice feed underneath. Shot doesn't go home, though, as Hicks can't finish. Stamper with a rebound. 10-point lead for the Lions. This first quarter winding away here. Gilbert brings it across the front court on Custard. Leaves it off to Gilbert in the corner. Now top of the key, Highfield. There's Tackett on the backside. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebound, Addison Rowe. Three ball from the wing, off the mark, no good. Stamper right there. 17 seconds ago, Jay Fight wants the final shot. Try to add to this 10-point lead as they go to the second. This one's raked out of bounds. It's going the other way. Second turnover by the Lions. 8.9 seconds to play here in the opening period. So Harrison County a chance to cut it down to 7 or 8, depending on the bucket that goes down. Hudgens attacks. Has that one blocked away as Highfield says, I don't think so. And that's after one. It's 17-7. Quarter two when we return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
17-7 after one. Lewis County in front. Welcome back here to the Jungle. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here this evening. Harrison County basketball to start the second period. Hudgens will walk it into the front court. Caitlin Gilbert will meet her at the top of the key. Custard left wing, gives it up. Harrison County 2 of 13 from the field. Lewis 6 of 11. 3 of 4 from long range though. Hit some really good looking triples. Here's Custard, spins off the left elbow. Step back 3 from Lunsford is good. 17-10. And then they're going to try to turn up a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. And Jay Fight immediately yells for the timeout as Caitlin Gilbert picks it up in the backcourt with no help there. 30-second timeout. All timeouts this season brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy there in Greenup. Again, it's something that you can do whenever you hit the shot. You can jump into your press, and it's hard to press out of a or a missed basket. But when you make that basket, everybody can jump into where they need to be, and that was something right there that Lewis County hadn't seen much of. Again, Harrison County's only hit 3 shots in the game. So it's been, grab the rebound, go the other way, and right now that was something, I talked about. Lewis County has to be able to match the rebounding advantage that this Harrison County team had coming in. Right now they're doing that, out-rebounding them 9-8. They've kept Custard in control. She is still yet to put a bucket in as they launch this one the other end and just throw it straight away. Lunsford will spot up from the other side. That one doesn't go home. Hicks with an offensive rebound and then fires that one back up and in. 17-12 as Lauren Hicks is in the books. Duncan back in the ball game. Working with those 2 personal fouls. High post, Highfield. Gilbert splits the difference to the rack. Shot up, no good. Addison Rowe claims the rebound. Phillies out and running. Custard, floater in the lane, no. Strong rebound inside as the tie up there with Gilbert. The arrow favors Lewis County. Again, that allows the Phillies to jump back into their press. Lewis County clears it out. Gilbert takes it across the midcourt stripe. Duncan inside Highfield, turns high up off the glass, good. Nice take there by Carrie and Highfield, her 7th of the ball game. 19-12. Custard works off the right side on the baseline. Shot it up, no good. Strong rebound there by Natalie Gilbert. She'll give it up to Gracie Duncan. She'll jog it ahead. That's Stamper. She wants a three from the corner. Yes! Kaylee Stamper adds a triple, the fourth Johnson Chiropractic three ball. 22-12 as we go across 6 minutes to play here in the half. Lions 4 of 5 from long range tonight. Hudgens on the wing. Looking inside, puts it on the deck. One dribble off to Lunsford. She wants an answer. Three's on the way, too stiff. Another rebound underneath by Gilbert. Lewis County 4 of 5. Harrison County 1 of 7 from long range. Here's Stamper. Lobs it inside. Highfield spins. Left side, no. Had a good look. Couldn't get it to go down. Lunsford in a hurry. Down in the corner. Hudgens wants a three. That one's off the mark. Too stiff. And a stick-back attempt there on the offensive rebound by Lauren Hicks. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. As Duncan just picked up her third. So Lauren Hicks will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. First one is on the way, in and out, no good. Here comes Michaela Taka back in for Gracie Duncan. Kennedy Howard returning as Rowan Lunsford will sit. And Carson is back on. One more free throw. That one rolls home. 22-13, 5:18 to play here in the opening half. Tackett takes it on the near side. Gilbert knifes her way to the basket. Shot up no good, gets her own rebound, blocked away. And then get a turnover on the backcourt violation there. Here comes Linville back in as Hicks will step off. 22-13, 5:06 to play here in the opening half. Lewis County's only bugaboo thus far in this basketball game, 4 turnovers. Harrison County's only coughed it up once. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the score and the stats of this one. Hudgens, jump stop there in the keyhole, fans it back out, resets the offense. 4:45 to play in the half. Looking for a high ball screen, nothing given there. Little stutter step, reaches through. That one's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Phillies on the baseline. As that ball goes all the way to the cafeteria. Justin Middleton had to make a trek out the gymnasium. It went down the baseline and all the way out the door. Wanting to get it to Custard, nothing getting in. They quickly get it in. That one's blocked away. Gilbert brings it front court. Leading by 9. She walked, gets away with it, finds a wide open Natalie Gilbert on the backside though, and Gilbert off the window. 24-13. Leads back to 11. That's the largest lead of the ball game. Baseline shot up, no good. Air ball into the hands, and a foul. Linville with the offensive foul. They'll get that one on Highfield. That's her first, team second of the quarter. And Katie Linville to shoot 2. Second free throw on the way. Gets the roll on that one. Her first points of the contest. 24-14. Gilbert brings it across the midcourt stripe, tries to get there, gets double teamed. They'll try to pitch it ahead, nearly turned over. Now Gilbert. Hemmed up in the corner. And then a turnover. 3:30 to go before halftime. Phillies defense trying to ratchet things up. And a reach foul out top as that was on Gilbert. That's her first, team's third. And right now, with Gracie Duncan stuck on the bench with 2 personal fouls, it certainly makes things difficult for this Lions team to handle this pressure by the Phillies. Lindell trying to get it in. Threads a needle, and we get a jump ball. And it's going to stay with the Phillies on the baseline in the alternating arrow. We got a player shaken up here on the near sideline. So they're going to bring Gracie Duncan back in for Caitlin Gilbert. I think she got popped in the face, looked like. Howard steps off. Hicks back in. Custard, fadeaway jumper, no. Strong rebound there by Michaela Tackett. Gracie Duncan out there with those 3 personal fouls with 3:15 to play in the half. Leading by 10 are the Lions. Highfield looks at a double team. They give it to her. Spins in the lane, falls down, and throws it out of bounds. 6th turnover of the basketball game by the Lions. Jay Fight wanting to know where the foul is. Custard hands it off there to Hudgens. She's got 5 points to lead the way for the visiting Phillies. 2-3 zone by the Lions now. Hudgens looking for a seam. She'll step it back and pull the trigger. 3's off the mark, no good. Big rebound there by Gracie Duncan. Phillies 1 of 9 from long range now. Duncan slowing things down. Works off a high ball screen there from Tackett. Back top of the key now to Gilbert. Stamper from the wing, feeds it inside to Tackett. Tackett feels her way through, puts it high up off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around, and Linville comes out of there with it. Straightaway 3's up, no good. Highfield skies for the rebound. Gilbert tied up. Finds Highfield on the right side, steps through, and a walk. It was a walk before the foul. Howard back in as Hudgens will take a seat. 7th turnover of the basketball game for the Lions. Only 1 for the Phillies. The Lions still lead it by 10, 24-14 as we're inside of 2 to play before halftime. Got to be very careful now with Gracie Duncan out on the floor with those 3 personal fouls. Straightaway 3 on the way, in and out, no. But the stick back by Kennedy Howard. Her first bucket. Leads down to 8. Lions beat the press in the back court. Natalie Gilbert into the front court, crosses it over, takes it left side in between the rings now. Skip pass off. 3 ball, Gracie Duncan's too stiff. Howard's 3 in transition won't go home. 1:09 to play before half. Back to the Lions it goes. Stamper out of the right corner. Highfield's on the post, had it wide open. Duncan takes it off to Tackett. She'll step into a 3. It's on the way, too stiff. Duncan tracks down the rebound. Inside, Highfield, no. Fights for the rebound. It gets off of her fingertips. And then they throw it away on the other end. Second turnover of the basketball game for the Phillies. 38 seconds to play in the half. They've led it by as many as 12. They lead it by 8. See if they try to hold it out for the final shot here before going into the locker room. Stamper wants a three. She'll fire that one up. It's short. Custard with the rebound. Custard stops in the keyhole. Off to Carson. Three's on the way. No. Backside rebound by Howard. And then a foul in the backcourt. That was on Howard. Her first, team's first. 9 seconds to play in the half. Possession arrow does favor Lewis County in the event of a tie-up. Stamper feeds it off. Duncan. Duncan across the midcourt stripe with 7. At 5, they go inside, launch a half-court shot that won't go home. And that'll take us to halftime. 24-16 at the half. Lewis County in front of Harrison County. Halftime show when we return after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
At the half, 24-16, Lewis County leading Harrison County. Lewis County led it by as many as 12 in the first half. They had it out to 10 in the first quarter. They opened up the ball game as they raced out to an 8-2 lead, pushed it out to 10-2, then made it 11 at 13-2 as Caitlin Gilbert made it rain from downtown Tripletown. Lewis County was 3 of 4 at one point, or excuse me, 4 or 5 actually at one point from beyond the arc. But since that point, they've missed their last 4, and some of those have been forced. But Harrison County really struggling from beyond the arc, 1 of 13. They're 5 of 29 from the field. Rebounding, though, is even 19 apiece, and Lewis County's been fortunate. They've turned over 7 times in this first half, but they still get to the locker room leading by 8. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our individual numbers and get you ready for the second half. Lions lead it at the half over the Phillies, 24-16. We're back after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Halftime here in Vanceburg. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. For the visiting Phillies, 5 of 29 from the field. That's 17.2%. 1 of 13 from long range, 7.7%. 62.5% from the charity stripe, 5 of 8. 19 rebounds, only 2 turnovers for the visiting Phillies. They've taken care of the basketball and done a good job of it, but just not been able to get it to go through the net. For Lewis County, 39.1% from the field. That's 9 of 23. 44% from beyond the arc. That's cooled off significantly after being 80%. They were 4 of 5 late in the second quarter. They've hit both of their free throws, 19 rebounds, 7 turnovers in the first half of play. But they lead it in the locker room by 8 and trying to pick up win number 3 and snap this 3-game losing streak here at home. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at our individual numbers as we continue here in halftime on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
24-16 at the half. Let's look at our individual numbers for the visiting Phillies. Bailey Hudgens leads the way with 5 as Hayden Lunsford also has 5. Other scorers, Lauren Hicks with 3, Kennedy Howard with 2, Katie Linville has 1. For Lewis County, Carrie Ann Highfield leads the way with 7 points. She has 4 rebounds. Natalie Gilbert with 6. Caitlin Gilbert has 5 points, 3 rebounds. But Kayla Tackett's scoreless, but she's got 5 rebounds in the contest. Gracie Stamper and Kaylee Stamper with 3. big number, though, is Gracie Duncan with 3 personal fouls. And I think that's certainly significant to keep an eye on, because I think if you're Harrison County, you've got to identify her on the defensive side of things. You got to go right at her, especially if they drop back in the 2-3 zone, which they played there. A minimal time in the first quarter, played a lot of it there in the second. But if you catch them in that 2-3 zone, you've got to try to attack those gaps and get her to be late sliding over and try to pick up that cheap foul and get a quick 4th one on her. She's been kind of the catalyst, been able to drive the bus down the court for them. We'll see if they can continue to keep that hot touch shooting as they get ready to move on into the second half here. This evening's game is brought to you apart by JD Flooring Agreement for all your carpet flooring needs. To the good folks at JD Flooring. Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Book, movies, and so much more. It's the Greenup County Public Library. So good look there into the huddle with Jay Fight coaching up his girls. I would imagine we'll go back with a starting 5 for both directions. Caitlin Gilbert may not be returning, though. She's still holding like an ice pack on her cheek. So that may be the only player that doesn't return. Lunsford, Custard, Carson, Hicks will go on the floor. Lewis County basketball to start the second half, and off we go. Stamper will start in position of Gilbert. Here's Stamper out of the corner, gives it back out to Duncan. She'll pull the trigger. 3's on the way. Yes! Gracie Duncan, her second triple of the ball game. A Johnson Chiropractic 3-ball, 11-point edge. Good way to start the second half. 5th 3-pointer in the ball game for the Lions. Hudgens on the wing, right side. Right in front of Gracie Duncan with those 3 personal fouls. Feeds it off to Custard on the baseline. She works on Stamper. Backs herself in, shot up no good. Nice rebound there by Carrie Ann Highfield. Her 5th of the contest. Duncan, chance to push it ahead to the largest lead of the ball game on any made bucket here. Tack it out of the corner. Feeds it out top of the key. Stamper steps into a 3. That one's short. Rebound Hicks. Hudgens slams on the brakes on the left wing. Harrison County now working it from left to right on your screen. Entry pass tipped away there by Hicks, and then she turns it over. Highfield with a steal, nearly a steal in the backcourt there by Hudgens. Duncan in a hurry. Off to Stamper in the corner. Highfield wants it. Off to Gilbert. She'll back it back out and reset. 6.5 to go here in the third period. 3 points here in the second half belonging to the Lions. They lead it by 11. They'll throw into a double team here. Nearly turned over as Highfield chases down in the corner. Good feed there to Gilbert in the lane, and she's fouled. Nice find there by Highfield to get Gilbert streaking across the lane. As they'll get that one on Lauren Hicks, her first, team's first. And that'll put Natalie Gilbert to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, too stiff. Gilbert, a 40% free throw shooter on the season, average just over 2 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. Second free throw misses the mark, too. It's poked out of bounds and back to Harrison County. Here's Lunsford, gives it up. Gets it back, she'll pull the trigger. Long three off the window. Custer chases down the right rebound all the way out near midcourt, and in a whistle and a foul. That one's on Stamper. That's our first, team's first. 5:55 to play here in the third. Shot up won't go home. Custard working on Duncan in the backcourt. Kicks it ahead to Gilbert. Highfield. Duncan's all alone. She wants a three. It's on the way. Yes! A Johnson chiropractic triple. She has 3. 9 points leads the way, and the lead is 14. It's largest of the ball game. 30-16. Lions rolling here at home. Hudgens to the rack. Off the window, no good, but she's fouled. I believe they got that one on Tackett. That'll get that one actually on Natalie Gilbert, her first, team second. So that'll put Hudgens to the line to shoot. First free throw's on the way is good. 30-17. One more for Hudgens. Rattles that one home. 7 points for her. There's Highfield. Gilbert to bring it into the front court. Duncan moves out top of the key, makes herself available, gets the basketball. Hicks working on her, still in man-to-man are the Phillies. Highfield, strong move on the basket, no good. Lunsford kicks it out. 3 balls on the way, no. Stamper plucks it out of the air. She'll rush it ahead. And a whistle and a foul. As we'll get that one on Carson. That's her first. And that'll put Kaylee Stamper to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up is good. It helps when my producer pushes the correct page. She sees 21 and she pushed the wrong number. It's all right. We're working in some new stuff here. Stamper hits both. So 32-18. Here's Linville back in as Hicks will step off. Stamper has 5. Those are big off the bench. 14-point lead. That matches the largest of the ball game. High post Linville. Hands it off there to Carson. 3-ball Hudgens gets it home. Bailey Hudgens with 10. 32-21. Phillies drop back, though. They don't try to press there in the made 3. Tackett. And Jay Fight wants a timeout. 30-second timeout. It's brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. 4:05 to play here in the third. 32-21. Lewis County has led this one wire to wire thus far. Pushed it out to a 10-2 lead. They led it by as many as 11 once in the first. Had a 12-point lead in the second. They've pushed it out to 14 a couple of times here in the third. Shooting at 50% from downtown. Gracie Duncan having herself a night. 9 points. She's 3 of 5 from long range. She's really done a good job of handling the pressure, taking care of the basketball. The Lions basketball far sideline. Duncan will take it out near the midcourt stripe on the lower half of the Lewis County logo. Stamper on the wing. Highfield. Duncan in the corner. Spot up threes on the way. Yes! Gracie Duncan, her 4th triple of the ball game. 35-21. She has 12. That leads the way. Duncan with all kinds of confidence from beyond the arc tonight. Hudgens attacks, spins on the right side, fade away, shot up, no good. Linville with a stick back, but she's fouled. Here's our Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Good kick down there in the corner, and triple goes home. So Linville to the line for 2. 3:27 to go in the third. Free throw is up, is no good. Tackett whistled for the foul. Her first, team's second. Addison Rowe coming on for Madeline Carson. Linville missed them both. Highfield with a rebound on the baseline. Her 6th of the ball game. She's flirting with a double-double here tonight. She's got it on the wing, left side, puts it on the deck and attacks. Duncan gives it right back to her. Nice feed there on the baseline. Gilbert lost the handle on the pill. She's tied up. Stamper looks it off. Highfield on the block. Puts it up, blocked. Gets it back, no. Fighting for it again. That one's back out to Tackett. Tackett steps through and fouled. That was on Linville. That's her first, team's first. And that'll put Michaela Tackett to the line and shoot 2. 2:51 to play in the third. Tackett a 37.5% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 3 points and nearly 6 rebounds. First one's up is good. Her first points of the night. She's got 6 rebounds, though. Lewis County out-rebounding Harrison at 25-23. One more for Tackett. That one too stiff. Stamper puts it back up after tipping it back to herself. As they get Linville on her second, and that'll put Kaylee Stamper to the line to shoot 2. Lewis County 5 of 8 from the charity stripe tonight. First one's up is good. Stamper with 6. Alyssa Williams coming on for Linville, who leaves with those 2 personal fouls. 16-point lead. It's the largest of the ball game. One more for Stamper. Left that one short. Ball tipped right back into her hands. Tackett wants a 3. She'll line it up. Pull the trigger. Got it! 19-point lead for the Lions. Their 8th three-pointer tonight. 40-21. 2:30 to go here in the third in the jungle. Entry pass goes into Williams and a turnover on the baseline. And then a whistle and a foul backcourt as we'll get that one on Hudgens on the reach in. That's the 5th. We'll go the other end and shoot free throws. So bonus now for Lewis County, the final 2:15 here of the third. And that's going to put Gracie Duncan to the line to shoot 2. Duncan leads all scorers with 12 points. 70% free throw shooter on the season. Doubling up her season average of 6 points with 12 here tonight. Make it 13 as the first one goes home, and a 20-point lead. Waterloo coming on for her first action. Howard returning as Custard and Lunsford takes a seat. One more for Duncan. Got it. And here comes Caitlin Gilbert. As she returns after being injured back early in the first. Lions doubling up the Phillies here at home tonight, 42-21 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the third. Hudgens into the front court. The southpaw Fans it out on the wing, steps through, and finishes off the window. Her 12th point of the night. Here's Caitlin Gilbert, lobs it inside, in traffic. Highfield looking at a triple team, puts it on the deck, comes out of there with it, goes back up, top of the key. Tackett wants another three, no. Strong rebound underneath there by Kennedy Howard. Hudgens will pop the triple and make it go home. She's got 15. That leads all scorers. 42-26 as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the third. Highfield spins in the lane, and she's triple teamed and hammered, and she's going to the line to shoot two. That was on Waterloo, her first team's. Yeah, we don't count. We're at 5. We don't have to go any further, so that'll put Carrie Ann Highfield to the free throw line to shoot two. 7.7 rebounds tonight. And she puts it up as good. Her 8th point of the evening. 76% free throw shooter on the season, averaging nearly a double-double per outing. Second one won't stay home. Rebound in front of the rim there to Addison Rowe. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe as feeds it off to the right side. Waddalow now down to the corner Rowe. Inside of a minute to play. Ball raked away, another turnover. Lions take it away in the backcourt. Here's Duncan in a hurry. Highfield spins, puts it up off the window, no good. Tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with Lewis County. 44.9 seconds to go here in the third. Highfield to trigger in. Does so to Duncan. Catch and shoot. Three, no. Front iron short off the left side, maybe just a bit. Rebound out of bounds and ball back to the Phillies. Duncan will step off. Gilbert will check back in. That'll give Duncan a breather this final 40 seconds there. How big of an 8-minute period was that for her, playing those 3 personal fouls and not picking up any more? Here's Hudgens. A crossover, step back three, left side, no. Gilbert with a rebound on the baseline. Highfield in transition, puts it off the window, good. Nice find there in transition. She's got double figures now. 10.7 rebounds, 45-26. 10 seconds to play here in the third. Rowe brings it inside, raked away. Waddalow corrals it back in. Shot up on the baseline, no. Highfield with a tie-up, and that'll take us to the end of the third period. 45-26, Lewis County in front. Fourth period when we return after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
8 minutes to go here in Vanceburg, and it's been all Lions in this one. 45-26, they lead it through 3 quarters of play. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here on Kool TV. Our executive producer tonight is Felicia Carr, and our camera operator, Spencer Hutchinson. Fabulous job they are doing here this evening. Harrison County basketball to start the second period here in the second half. Howard, Hudgens, Waddalow, Williams, and Rowe. 5 that'll start on the floor for the visiting Phillies, who are down big. Hudgens out of their left corner. Sizing up in front of Natalie Gilbert. Lobs it inside, wide low. Hook shot up, no good. Strong read there by Highfield. 10 points, 8 rebounds for Highfield. Duncan's shot doesn't go home. Wide low with a rebound on the backside. Addison Rowe gives it up. Hudgens, 15 points. Started to cross over. That ball is rolling out of bounds, and it'll go back to Lewis County. 6th turnover of the basketball game. Here's Custard back on, and also Lauren Hicks returning. Hudgens will take a seat, and off comes Williams. Lewis County, to put it in perspective too, something they have not turned it over since the halftime. It's 7 turnovers at half. They did not turn anything over in that last period there. Wide open look backside and a bunny for Natalie Gilbert. Give the dime to Carrie Ann Heightfield. 47-26. Beautiful find there by Highfield. She draws so much attention, and Gilbert just slipped free. Wide open, she was there. Rowe with a nice up and under move. Way off the mark, though. Rebound to the hands of Gilbert. She'll jog it into the front court. 21-point lead, looking for more are the Lions. Working on Custard now. Here's Highfield. Double team, spin on the right side, blocked away. Rowe pitches it ahead to Custard. She'll attack on the baseline. Shot up, no. Highfield had it for a second, and Tackett takes it away. And then we'll get a foul, or excuse me, a traveling violation after Tackett falls down with a basketball. And in the process of the conversation of Jay Fight talking with Justin Middleton, we get a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
47-26, 6:12 to go in the ball game. Lewis County trying to pick up its 3rd win of the season to snap a 3-game losing streak. They're well on their way here tonight. They've led this one wire to wire. It's been one heck of a night by Gracie Duncan. Lions shooting 8 of 16 from long range. She's got 4 in the ball game. Weidel out of the back, out of the corner, feeds it inside. Turn around, hook shot is no good, and they'll get that one on Tackett. That's her second, team's first of the. Oh, excuse me. They'll get that one on Natalie Gilbert. That's her second, team's second. And they'll put Lauren Hicks to the free throw line for 2. First one's up is good. And yeah, now they've changed it. That's what I thought it should have been. So the foul was on Tackett. Camille Hatfield coming on as she'll replace Hicks. Both free throws went home. 47-27. Gilbert trying to feed it inside. Ball loose on the deck. Tie up. Jump ball favors Lewis County. So the alternating arrow will switch back to the Phillies after Lions put it in on the baseline. Three ball doesn't go home. Raked out of bounds. Stays with Lewis County on the baseline. Natalie Gilbert will do the honors this time. Duncan dribbles out of the corner. 2-3 zone being applied now. They've got Gilbert wide open. They skip it off to her. She can't corral it in, though. Rowe rushes it into the front court. Custer between the rings. Came in averaging nearly 11 a game. She's been scoreless tonight. Working on Stamper. Shot up maybe partially blocked. We'll say Tackett touched it last as it goes out of bounds. We got a foul on Hatfield. So her first, team's first here in the fourth and final stanza. Duncan into the front court. Off the Tackett. Skip past Stamper. Highfield posting up. She's got a double team. Gilbert will settle things down. Jay Fine directing some players around. High post, Highfield. Tries to lob it underneath to Tackett, throws it out of bounds. Williams coming on as Whitelo will step off. Stamper returned for Caitlin Gilbert as well. Rowe. Working around the horn. Custard off the glass, no good. Long rebound on the way out to Highfield. Williams on the block, working on Highfield. Jumpers up is good. I do not have her on the roster, so I cannot tell you who that player was. I'll double check her in just a second. And then on the attack there, Gilbert loses it off of her foot. Gilbert will step off for Caitlin Gilbert, who comes back on. Kaylee Banks was the young lady that made it last bucket for Harrison County. Here's Custard in the lane. Shot up, left it short. Rowe with a shot, won't go home. Highfield one away from a double-double in transition. Duncans rolls off the rim. Rowe claims the rebound, pitches it ahead. Inside of 3 to go in the ball game. Lewis County's going to pick up their third win of the season to snap a 3-game losing streak here on the home floor. We get ready to start the countdown to Christmas. We'll work it inside. Williams shot up, no good. Lewis County will entertain Morgan County on the 22nd. And then they'll pause until after Christmas with a couple games here in their Linus Hoops Holiday Classic. And then district play starts on the 2nd at Raceland. Gilbert gets free. Finger roll right side, no. And we'll get a timeout just to get a sub in, as Taylor Florence will come on. That's going to bring off Kaylee Custard, who's going to leave the ballgame tonight scoreless. 2:02 to play in the ballgame. It's been all Lewis County in this one. Madison Voiles getting ready to check in, as is Maya Lahoon. Williams tries to feed it inside. Highfield takes it away. Highfield in transition, attacks, falls down on the way to the rack, and no whistle. We'll give the turnover to the Lions. Highfield will step down. Gilbert and Duncan off as well. Madison Voiles and Natalie Gilbert return. 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Stay tuned with us after the game for the post-game show. We'll break all this one down. We'll talk with head coach Jay Fight. Nice win here tonight for his Lions. This was one they needed in the worst way. Again, still trying to figure some stuff out early in the season, and it's what it's all about, especially when you go through a rebuilding phase. Banks' shot is up, no good. And a nice find there for Williams off the left side. Her first bucket of the night. Inside of a minute to play. Stamper between the rings, tack it on the wing. She'll fan it back out. Jay Fife says, come and get it, Natalie Gilbert. Gilbert gets a screen. Now they're just wanting to try to dribble this out for the final 30 seconds. Banks trying to hound Stamper. Bill Watson says back it off, let them dribble this one out. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. Lions are going to snap the 3-game losing streak with a solid win here tonight at home. They go wire to wire to knock off Harrison County, as they'll win this one by final score of 47-31. Post-game show when we return after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
47-31, your final score here tonight as we welcome you back here to the Jungle. This one was a dandy. Lewis County led this one wire to wire. They had a 10-point lead after one. They pushed it out to 12 in the second. They outscored Harrison County 21-10 in the third quarter. They only netted 2 points there in the fourth, but they take care of business and get a nice win here to snap a 3-game losing streak, 47-31. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our numbers, talk with head coach Jay Fipe, and wrap it up here tonight from the Jungle. Winners are the Lions, 47-31. Postgame continues after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
47-31, your final score here tonight. Let's take a look at our statistics in this one. Harrison County, 19.6% from the field. That's 10 of 51. 16.7% from long range, 3 of 18. 57.1% from the charity stripe, 8 of 14. 34 rebounds, 14 on the offensive glass. They turned it over 7 times. For Lewis County, 36.6% from the field. That's 15 of 41. 8 of 17 long range, 47.1%. Gracie Duncan tonight, 4 of 8. 36 rebounds, 9 on the offensive glass. They turned it over 12 times. 5 of those, though, coming there in the fourth quarter. They did not turn the basketball over in the third stanza. You know, one of the numbers I talked about this evening coming into the basketball game, they had to win the rebounding edge, and they do that tonight by 2. They out-rebound the Phillies. They were being out-rebounded on the numbers by about 3.5 a game. But they out-rebounded by 2 here tonight by my numbers, and certainly a big win. Carrie Ann Highfield finishes 1 rebound shy of a double-double, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Gracie Duncan leads the way with 14 points. They're the only 2 that finished with double figures. Natalie Gilbert with 8. Kaylee Stamper 6 off of the bench, including 5 rebounds. She was a big help there in the first half, that especially whenever Phillies tried to get back into it a little bit and they had to go to the bench. That's when it stepped in. Bailey Hudgens leads the way with all scores, 15 points in the contest. She was the only player in double figures. Hayden Lunsford had 5 points. And Addison Rowe leads the way with 6 rebounds. We'll take our final break. We come back, we'll grab Coach Jay Fipe for a couple of comments and wrap it up here tonight from the Jungle. Lions are winners, 47-31. We're back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Final score here tonight, 47-31. As we wait on Jay Fight to join us here in just a moment. So looking ahead at the schedule, up next, Morgan County here on Friday night. That's a 7:30 tip-off. Then they'll pause for Christmas. They'll be back here on the 27th and 28th in the Lioness Hoops Holiday Classic. They'll start things off with Bracken County, a team they've already knocked off this season, 40-33. Then that'll take us across the new calendar year of 2024. That'll bring the Lions down to Raceland on January the 2nd. We'll have the call for that one on Kool TV, as district play will get underway in the 63rd as the first three games of the 2024 calendar year for the Lions. Raceland, Russell, Greenup County, two of those first three on the road at the Marv and Russell on January 5th, and then back home with Greenup County on the 9th. That starts a four-game homestand. Rowan County Fairview Western Hills follows. They do the trip to Greenup on the 22nd. Then four more games at home. Elliott, Bourbon, Russell, Raceland. That takes us into the February calendar month. But then that's when things get a little to the other side as they become the road warriors, as 5 of the last 7 are on the road. Join me now here in post-game, head coach for the Lions, Jay Fight. Coach, heck of a game tonight.
Thank you. Your girls, we've had a couple tough ones here lately.
Hang on just a sec. There we go. Now, try it now. No. How about now?
What about now?
There we go.
All right.
Let's try that again.
A little closer. We've had some tough ones lately. The only thing we could do is chalk those up as practice games for us. With Ashland and Montgomery, teams that are just putting tremendous pressure on you. And we knew that moving forward that would help us if we could get our minds right. But it's hard to bounce back mentally after those types of losses.
The way you shot the ball here tonight, 47% from beyond the arc. Gracie Duncan tonight, 4 of 8.
Absolutely.
And you could see when she shot the basketball, there was a lot of confidence when it left her fingertips.
Sure, and we've got confidence in her taking good shots, and we talk a lot about getting your feet ready. We actually told them before the game we knew that Carrie Ann was going to draw some attention inside, and she drew 2 all night. So we said, hey, let's get paint touches, and then let's get some inside outs, get your hands and feet ready, and just be confident. And we've used the word confident all year long, so it's awesome you said that. But, it's hard to gain that sometimes, but it was great to see her hit some early, see Gilbert hit one there early, just see the ball start falling for us.
The third quarter I thought was very key for you guys because two things happened in that quarter. You did not turn the basketball over once in that 8 minutes, Duncan didn't pick up a fourth foul. And those, in that grand scheme of things, you had the game in hand, but it could have slipped away because we saw when Duncan came to the side, they really picked up the pressure on you guys.
Sure. And, we just basically reminded them at halftime, let's extend this lead. Don't be content. We haven't had a whole lot of leads this year. It's there's a difference playing ahead and playing behind and, learning how to do those things, learning how to keep your intensity level going, but staying patient offensively because we got a lead, so now we can get back to just taking bad shots or let's just force it here and there. But kids kind of stuck with what we've been trying to get them to do. And it's a little slower pace from time to time, but, we've got to do what we've got to do. And these kids are, they're getting better at it.
One thing I really liked that you were doing, too, with all the attention that Highfield was drawing inside, when you swung it the opposite direction, you pulled her away. You brought the ball with her. That also brought two players down. And a lot of times Natalie Gilbert was on the backside wide open.
That's just a learning experience for the team, As coaches, we know the ball moves, and we're big into ball movement, player movement type of things. But, sometimes they don't understand that. And we had to remind them early in the game, look what is really open out there. So, they swing it means move it, and they were figuring that out. And after the first couple of possessions, they did a great job of moving the ball, sharing the ball, and finding an open person and just getting some easy baskets.
Between graduation and injuries, you've got a very different-looking team than what you thought you were going to have coming this season.
Sure.
But these games that you're playing right now before you get into the month of January, these are great warm-up games before you dive headfirst into district play.
Sure. I mean, what we said from the start, we're not going to worry about the first 5 games or the first 10 games as far as dictating who we are. We knew that there's going to be some tough times, through this span with what we've lost. And, but I really like these kids. I like their attitudes. And sometimes I've been a little hard on them at times. And I always try to explain to them why we're doing what we're doing. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right. But they've responded well. Like I said, if we could get through the last couple games with a positive mindset, moving forward here for the rest of the month of December, moving into January, we'd be fine.
My producer's over here like shaking my arm off. This microphone cable, I think, is going bad on me, Coach.
Well, it's a little old school, but
listen,
so am I.
That microphone, here's the thing, is that the microphone's not the issue. It's the silly cable that's with
it.
It
might just be the person holding it. I mean, everything
so.
that I'm around this year is apparently getting damaged.
But listen.
ACLs and broken hands.
You're in better form now than you were last year.
I am.
You're not in a boot. I mean,
think
you're
it started
walking
with me. Well, I had knee surgery right before school started. My calf's getting better. I can actually stand.
You better knock on some wood.
Hey, listen, I haven't stomped my foot, but just one time all year.
I was watching for it.
I vowed to not.
I wanted to see if it was back yet.
No, it's not going to be
but
back.
But you're not wearing the right shoes to stomp.
Well, I'm not going to. I've told my assistant coach.
Final for Felicia Collier and Spencer Hutchinson, all the great folks at the Kool Sports Network. I'm James Collier saying goodnight from the jungle in Vanceburg. Thank you for watching another Lewis County Lions basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Lewis County Lions basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.